I thought I'd just give you a tour of the stuff I've been doing on Minecraft, more specifically. And I thought, what better place to start than spawn? I didn't actually build anything here, but everyone starts here, so I thought that'd be a good place to start the tour. It was built by the mods, so these people. It's a cool haunted house sort of thing. There is one thing I did at spawn though, because all players do it. Oh, there's a creeper there. Is you get a sign and you place it down. I'm actually not sure where my sign is. It's been a while. If I were to put a sign here, where would I put it? Maybe I'll find it in post. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, this is spawn. Yeah, it's just a cool little place, but I didn't really do anything here. So let's move on to Nether Roof and maybe Shopping District. All right, see you there. This is where we travel. All the carpets actually lead back to the base I'm part of. But we're gonna follow the red carpet to go to the shopping district. It's the biggest portal. Since people haven't really been on in a while, the shopping district is actually pretty bare. It kind of looks abandoned. So you have the rules of the shopping district. You pay your diamond block to buy a plot. But let's go chronologically on what I did here. This is what I built first, because I liked to fish at the beginning, so it's fishy business. I thought that was clever. So it's essentially just a crashed ship. The rock is even part of it, so it just sells a bunch of just random stuff you might find in a boat. I actually got some of it from ancient cities because I like to explore those things. So the pants. Yeah. One of the bigger things is I actually wrote a lore book for my shop. And then I made a duplicate, so it's 21 pages of it's like a captain's diary. But essentially it's how the shop got here. Yeah, but I sell those after writing it. So yeah, Fishy Business is the first shop I was part of, or the first shop I made. I think it's pretty cool. So here's something I did. It's not really a shop and it looks really bad, but it's more of a service and it's asking for donations. It's for people's armor trim so they can come and dupe whatever they need. I gotta come and refill these. Just give people enough to duplicate them. So yeah, it's just a small little armor trim thing for people to grab what they need. The last thing I'm going to show you is actually the shop that my team has been working on. But yeah, it's all facades of shops. We're gonna sell different things in there. We just never really finished. I guess since we got the fronts done, it shouldn't be too hard to make the backs. I kind of got lazy in certain ones. Those are pretty much the shops I have in the shopping district. There's actually not a lot here because we can't really rely on it because not enough people play on the server anymore. This place used to be booming and now no one's on it. I think next we'll probably move over to the actual base. So I'll probably see you when I get over there. Yeah, so we're getting close to the portal, and I wanted to show you this because I made this for the base, and it's a giant dragon skull. I'm really proud of it. Mobs do tend to spawn on it. I'm really proud of it. I think it looks pretty cool. And then while I'm here, I might as well show you one of the farms I made. It's the gas farm. So come up here, AFK. The gas just spawned down there. They die in the snow. And then, yeah, we get the goodies. Yeah, I'll start at the like imaginary entrance, but I'll see you in there. It's actually kind of funny. The place I'm gonna start is actually one of the unfinished projects. I gotta build a giant boat here. I just haven't started because when I started doing this, I got attacked by a drowned and lost all my stuff, and it took me a while to get everything back. And yeah, it's a long story. I'm starting here to give you like the cool view of it. So lore-wise, people get off the ship, or like the people like loading the stuff would go up here, which I still have to make this look better. And you get a view of this forest. So then there's this that it's like all the stuff that we export, which this will make sense. We got deep slate, and then this is, no, it's technically copper and resin, but it's like supposed to be like potatoes and like baked potatoes and stuff. But yeah, you walk through this like this dark forest that I made. Dude, this took forever. All the leaves and all the trees. But I'm pretty proud of it. They are a little smaller than I would have liked, but it was just easier to build that way. I made this path, and as you walk, you get like little glimpses, and you keep walking until you get the view of the entire castle. Look at that. Let's start outside. The first thing you'll notice, this was going to be like a wagon area, but then I started breeding donkeys. So I got like super donkeys here that are they're pretty speedy for donkeys. I bred them so that they'd get pretty fast. Don't look at those. Don't look at those. And over here we got the wheat field. It was just a blank field before, and it looked kind of like ugly. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to plant a ton of wheat, because we had all the seeds, right? But this is the hole. Dug by hand, no TNT, down to bedrock. And then to get out, because we would often jump in here and then like bucket clutch, then we would have no way to get out. There's a bubble vader that takes forever. Like we're able to type full out messages while going up here. Yeah, let's go here. So this is like the big entrance, but it's very inconvenient because you walk in this like grand entrance, but there's like nothing here. It looks cool. And that leads to the hole. There's nothing over here. And then that leads to the main area, but I'm going to go through the entrance that I usually use. And it started out as a cave, and then we just built around it and then started building up. So there's just random crevices everywhere. Got to go to sleep. But we got like a little potion station over there. But yeah, going down, that's our portal. We got our storage room over there. Shulker box storage. It's really small, but it does the job. Then back here is super smelter stuff, and this is farm. Oh, I never turned this off. It grows everything. rinses it down, turns it into bone meal. It's pretty cool. I accidentally left it on, so it was out of bone meal, but yeah. This is Thug's room. Yeah, we don't want to spend too much time in there. It's kind of stinky. Let's go in here. This is the storage for our shop that we never finished. Over here is another, like, one of my good farms. Sugarcane farm and then potato farm. Right here is the villager trading hall. This is our collection. Yeah, we'll go with that. We're just currently working on this. I'm trying to get the rest of our librarians, but we got all librarians in here. Kind of just random stuff along this way. Fletchers and cartographers, and then these are the big money makers because we have a ton of stone from digging the hole. And then this is the farmers. And so we got our pumpkin melon farm. Trade with them, get all the stuff that we need. It's pretty cool. This is how villagers are made. And then over here is the great mural. It's really beautiful. I love it. But yeah, let's go upstairs. Alright, going through the storage room. This is one of the many ways to get upstairs. We have our to-do list, or my to-do list. Oh, I finished the trees. I need to do the boat. The armory, I'll show you. River's unfinished. Detailed forest, did that. I'm actually working on that now. And then declutter base. Yeah, most of those are actually done. Going over here is just a loop. We've been over there. And then this goes into... I don't really know what this room is. I just needed to decorate it. And this goes into the agriculture room. So we got sheep, cows, mushroom, pig. Why are there so many chickens in there?
Look at all those chickens.
In there. But this is the great potato haul. But we got Pat, Tate, and O. Together they're potatoes. The three dragons. They're dragons. Don't tell them otherwise. They believe they're dragons. Yeah, but this is the great potato farm. If we keep going, now we get to like the actual like building of the room. So we have a little like armor hallway with a. If I remember right, there's a secret. Oh yeah. I forgot. It's a crouch. It's been a while. It's even secret for me. You go to a magical land if you go through there. They call it Narnia. But up here, the little peeky spot from the cupboard in there. Little library room for study. You have the 6 dragons. I think that one's me. And then up here, let me show you the main entrance from there. So. It's okay, it's really bare. It doesn't look cool from here, but when you walk in, you have the banners of the 6 dragons up there, and you have the seats. And then you go up here and you... Yeah. Alright, that's enough of that. We got a tour to go on. It was just a cool little hole to help me get down into this, to fly in and out easier. Over here is a little wagon building area. So wagon blueprints. There's like little tools on the floor as they're like putting the wheels on and everything. Then up here is one of the unfinished areas. This is gonna be the blacksmith area. So there's gonna be like a giant furnace and like fume of smoke coming up. I still have to work on this, so that's why it's so bare. It looks like medieval back rooms right now, but there is a spot up here, so let's climb up here. Oh, hello there. When I say there's chickens everywhere, there's chickens everywhere. Is this not a majestic landscape? It's beautiful. It's great. It's glorious. But yeah, that's my base. That's the Ember Council. But there is actually one more thing in this tour that I need to show you. One big project I've been working on that I'm really proud of. So what's the best way I can transition into it? This is just supposed to be the stronghold that I decorate. I still have to clean those up. But, so yeah, this is the stronghold, the portal room. Got the little fog effect down there. Yeah, it's just a really cool room, just showing the end. Without further ado, let's go into the actual end, because I didn't just decorate this room, no. I did the entire end. I pulled a Cub Fam 135. But some say I do it better than him. Hey, listen. Over here, I have just an Enderman farm, but I made it look good. Or I just didn't make it look ugly. Hopefully it doesn't look ugly. It's the same one the Hermits have. So back on the platform here, we keep running. That's actually just black concrete behind there. But I think it looks cool. And so if you walk up, this thing is parted, which looks really cool. And it's just a giant circle. If you stand in the center, you get every beacon effect. With the amount of circles on this thing and how big they are. And I did the circle for the hole at the base, and I don't think I want to see a circle ever again in Minecraft. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've done in Hermemecraft so far. Hopefully I can finish the projects I have. And then I've just been messing around with friends. It's just been really fun. Hope you like what I've done, what I've built.